so drunk I took a bus home. That's my first time driving a bus. But y'all thought it was funny. Cops didn't laugh at all. They said, hey, you give Leonard Skinner their bus back. I said, you tell them to give me back my bullets. I pushed that joke till I figured out where the trashy people are in the room. Not gonna lie, the tables I was scouting didn't let me down. You can't tell by the way I talk. I'm from a trashy little town back home in West Virginia. Yep. In fact, I'll slow some of these jokes down. I don't know how many of y'all in here are fluent in banjo, but I'll slow down if you need me to. Yeah, I'm from a very small town back home. Town so small and poor, we didn't actually get $1 General. We got a 50-cent sergeant. All right, math and military majors in here. We're doing all right. Yeah. A lot of y'all drinking tonight. I know the drinkers are out there. Yeah! There we go. There's the best one. I don't drink as much as I used to. Like, I still like to drink, but when I was in my 20s, I had a goal to be the drunkest human being to walk the earth. And I gave it the old college try. Don't get us twisted. But I read a story about 2 men in the country of Turkey going out drinking one night. I knew I could never achieve the goal of being the drunkest human on earth. Because 2 guys in the country of Turkey went out drinking one night, and at the end, only one of them came back. And 27 hours later, the one who was missing was found in one of the search groups that was looking for him. Spare thought, think about how drunk you would have to be to get separated from your best friend, and then a group of strangers showed up, and your first reaction was, what's the matter? You lost your friend? He looks just like me? Come on, I know just where I go! It is fun to drink. You love to drink, you know. But like I said, if you're fluent in banjo, maybe you can understand me. If not, I'm very well aware of what I look and sound like when I leave West Virginia. I know that I look like if Pinocchio's first wish was to be a real boy, then his second wish was to storm the Capitol. I know. I used to think that I didn't have an accent, then I started leaving the state, and people would be like, hey, you have an accent. It's really thick. Well, it's not that bad. I'm home one time, sitting in a doctor's office, waiting to be seen, and a guy come in a very stereotypical Southern West Virginia outfit, which is a clean coal mining pants with a dirty wife beater, gold chain, iPhone on his hip, signs in, sits down, pulls the phone off his hip, and says, "Hey Siri, what's the number of the Canal City DMV?" She goes, I didn't understand. But instead of talking simpler, a little more eloquent, he just went, "Listen to me, you stupid bitch!" And everybody in that waiting room was shocked, except for me, because I was like, that's what they think I sound like outside of West Virginia. When I leave, I'm like a white trash ambassador now. I gotta get between left and right leaning people. It's okay, they don't all preach hate. Chill out, they drink Mountain Dew too. I'm kidding. Not really a political guy, you know. I don't really have political allegiance. Politics are weird these days, though. Everybody knows that. You know, a lot of people out there feel like they're not being seen. I've been working this year with some minority groups back home. Throwing my hat in, trying to get my voice, helping them be seen. A few of them. Dishonest Dwarves. It's a group of people under 4 foot tall that are trying to get the charges for perjury and small claims cases reduced. Little people, tall tales is their tagline. I'm also part of the Club Swingers Club group. It's a bunch of people that want their golfing club and swinger club dues reduced and tax deductible. Let's be honest about it, they're just a bunch of doubles trying to hit 18 holes. I'm also with Nymphos for Narcolepsy, which is a bunch of people who abide by FANO, which is freak around till you're not off. All right. I'm happy to be here, man. This is good. I like to get out and make as much money as I can. I feel blessed to do stand-up, you know, be able to do this and make money. I make dozens of dollars telling these jokes. You gotta get money any way you can these days, you know, things are expensive. You know? At the beginning of this year, eggs were so expensive, Waffle House put a statement out that they had to put an increase on extra eggs. If you bought a dish with 2 eggs and you wanted a third, 50-cent upcharge. They tweeted it out one day. Cracker Barrel, the next day, tweeted out, "We would never disrespect our client base. Our prices will stay the same." And I saw that and thought, Cracker Barrel, what is you doing, baby? That is Waffle House. They will stab you behind the knees. It's a big difference, you know? Cracker Barrel, Waffle House, they sell the same kind of breakfast food. I mean, I go to both of them. Don't let the lights fool you. This is definitely a Cracker Barrel, Waffle House body. But it's the difference between Saturday night and Sunday morning, you know? It's different vibes. I could go in a Cracker Barrel. Might be a little too busy. You know, bad energy, vibes off. Maybe I can smell the fryers are up a little too high, because I worked service in when I was younger. I'll be like, nah, we gotta go somewhere else. We can't be here. I could go into a Waffle House, on the other hand, where there's a chalk outline of a body on the floor. And the police are actively taking statements. And my first question will not be, what happened? It'll be, y'all are still open, right? I do love eggs, though. I love eggs. I saw back in February up in Pennsylvania, somebody stole a tractor trailer full of eggs from out back of a grocery store. They said it was 100,000 eggs worth $48,000. And I thought to myself, that is not chicken feed. Every cop in the county had to be trying to crack that case. Said they were scrambling for clues, ma'am. Y'all better get on board with these egg jokes. I wrote a dozen of them. Yeah, look, I feel it had to be an inside job. You know, security guard help, real fox in the hen house situation. I don't know how the owner of that grocery store felt, but if somebody approached my eggs, I'd been boiling, man. That's a double yoke. You should have gave her better credit. I'm just glad to see the women are laughing at these jokes. That means the chicks dig them. It's such a crazy story that sooner or later Hollywood might buy the rights for it, write a movie called Omelets 11. Oh, that's where I left you? What the cluck ever. You guys are great tonight. This is good. So, I don't know if this is a drug town or not. In my younger days, I loved to do drugs. In my younger days, I mean yesterday. No, I did not. Like I say, slow down drinking, slow down doing drugs things, but I'd do anything back in the day. I still love weed. I love weed. And I know some states have it legal. You guys have got at least medical, right? Yeah. Totally legal here? Well, I'm not going home. Yeah, I love it. But I remember back when weed was fully illegal, and you couldn't just walk into a repurposed cell phone store where the same people wearing khakis and polos asked you what kind of plan you were looking for. We got this. It can get you this way. Will it get me to cry until I forget my dad never said he loved me? I remember when if you wanted weed, you called a friend. Or they called a friend for you. On a landline, by the way. And you went to a Piggly Wiggly parking lot and gave somebody $20 and they gave you a bag with green in it that might be the best weed ever, or oregano, you didn't know. That's a good laugh. Some of y'all snorted drywall dust before. Not here in just a second, but my friend Mike used to make weed gummies and chocolates and have me come over and test them with him. He called me one night and said, hey, I just made an order of weed chocolates. You want to come over and try them, see how strong they are? Sure, absolutely. Mama didn't raise no wimp. So I come over and eat one. Half an hour later, don't feel anything. So we eat a second one. Half an hour after that, still don't feel anything. So I ate a third one. 45 minutes into that, not feeling anything, I'm like, look, I gotta get out of here. I gotta work in the morning. Give me one for the road. So I started heading home, and I get a little hungry. I don't know why. I kind of had the munchies. I stopped in the Sheets. Side note real quick, I want to address anybody who might work for Sheets in here. There's no reason for you to be happy all the time behind that food counter, all right? It don't matter what time of day it is when you hand that order up. Here's your food. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, it's 4:25 in the morning, and I smell like Jägermeister, Kroger brand, Mr. Bubble, and a 24-year-old girl's bad judgment call. This is not the end of my day. Just checking the wind column, I'll tell you that. But I got me some food, started eating as I was going home, and in case you've never eaten marijuana before, regular food will speed up its digestion so it hits you faster. That is definitely need to know information that I did not know at that time. So when I got to where I was going, I was so high that I was drooling on myself. And I was staying at the time in the basement of my 88-year-old retired grandmother's house because I made good decisions in life like pot candy. So I walked in there at 4 o'clock in the morning, by the grace of whatever God you believe in, I didn't wake her up. However, I wasn't tired, so I turned the TV on. There's no logical reason at 4 a.m. in the morning for Dora the Explorer to be on. If you don't know, Dora the Explorer is an educational show for children 3 to 7. She runs around with a monkey named Boots because pot doesn't affect your memory the way government wants you to think it does. And they go on adventures, and every time it's a 3-step ordeal. They want to ask the kids at home how they can do what they need to do, how to get to where they're going, because the show is set up so the kids at home think Dora and Boots can hear them through the TV. Do you know who else thinks Dora and Boots can hear them through the TV? That's me when I am high as giraffe balls. And although I didn't weigh my... I can see everything from up here. You guys have been great. I'm Andy Franklin. Thank you